Hey everyone, and welcome back. We're doing a deep dive today, and it's going to be all about the future of AI.
We've got some fascinating insights from a recent video by a theadrid channel on YouTube called Microsoft and OpenAI just revealed the future of AI.
Nadella spends a good chunk of the video discussing AI's potential in education. He paints a picture of a future where AI personalizes learning, adapts to individual needs, and empowers students to reach their full potential. It sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie.
It's a vision that has the power to transform education as we know it. Imagine having access to AI tutors that provide personalized instruction, pinpoint areas where students need extra help, and offer custom feedback to help them grasp difficult concepts.
It sounds like AI could address some of the major problems in education today, things like the achievement gap and the lack of personalized learning, because not every student learns at the same pace or in the same way, right? And AI could help bridge that gap.
Exactly. AI has the potential to make quality education more accessible and equitable for all learners, regardless of their background, learning style, or circumstances. It could level the playing field and give every student the opportunity to succeed.
That's a really empowering idea. What about teachers? Does he talk about their role in this future of education powered by AI?
He does, and he's very clear that AI is not meant to replace teachers, but rather to enhance what they do and free them up to focus on the more important tasks. Things like mentoring students, encouraging creativity, and developing those essential social-emotional skills that AI can't replicate. It's about teachers and AI working together, where technology supports and enhances the human side of education.
It's an interesting dynamic, this collaboration between human educators and AI assistants. It could really change the learning experience for students. But it also requires that teachers adapt and embrace these new technologies.
Absolutely. Teachers will need to be comfortable working with AI, understanding what it can do, and integrating it effectively into how they teach. It'll require professional development and a shift in mindset. But ultimately, it has the potential to create a more dynamic and engaging learning environment for everyone.
Here at MindMeld we believe our best future will rely on a fusion of man and machine. Subscribe to the channel to follow our journey.
So AI literacy will be a vital skill for teachers in the future, and for students as well, right? Does Nadella talk about that?
He does. He stresses the importance of teaching students about AI itself. He believes that understanding AI will be crucial for success in the 21st century. Students need to understand how AI works, its potential benefits and risks, and how to use it ethically and responsibly.
Makes sense. If AI is going to be so integrated into our lives, future generations need to understand it, not just how to use it, but also its ethical implications. We need to empower them to be informed citizens in an AI-driven world.
Precisely. It's about going beyond just teaching them how to code or use AI systems. It's about fostering critical thinking, ethical awareness, and a sense of responsibility when it comes to AI.
It's about giving them the tools to shape a future where AI is used for good. As exciting as all this sounds, I imagine there are also potential downsides to think about when it comes to AI in education. Does Nadella address any concerns?
He does. He acknowledges that we need to be aware of potential risks and challenges. For instance, we have to make sure AI systems used in education are fair, unbiased, and don't reinforce existing inequalities.
That's a crucial point. We don't want to create a system where AI accidentally makes existing biases worse or puts certain groups of students at a disadvantage. It's about making sure everyone has equal access to the benefits of AI in education.
Exactly. We also need to be careful about the impact AI might have on student privacy and data security. Schools gather a lot of sensitive data about students. We need to make sure that data is protected and used responsibly.
Those are valid concerns. It's a lot to think about, but it's clear that we need to address these challenges if we want to unlock AI's potential in education without creating unintended negative consequences.
Absolutely. It's about finding that balance between the excitement of what AI could do and the need for careful consideration. AI has the potential to revolutionize education. It's our job to make sure it's used to benefit all students and create a more just and equitable learning environment for everyone.
It's a big responsibility, and we can't take it lightly. Now, shifting gears a bit, Nadella also talks about AI's potential to transform healthcare. He talks about AI improving diagnosis, personalizing treatments, and even speeding up drug discovery. It's hard to believe how much potential impact AI could have on healthcare.
It's a really exciting time for innovation in healthcare. Imagine a future where AI can detect diseases early on, predict patient outcomes with incredible accuracy, and even create personalized therapies based on a person's genes.
That sounds like something out of science fiction. But the reality is AI is already making progress in these areas, right? Does he give any real-world examples of how AI is being used in healthcare today?
He does. He mentions how AI is being used to analyze medical images like X-rays and CT scans. This helps doctors spot potential problems and make more accurate diagnoses. He also talks about AI being used to analyze huge amounts of patient data to find patterns and predict how patients will do.
So it's not just about diagnosis, but also about predicting how patients will respond to treatment and spotting potential complications.
Precisely. AI can help healthcare providers make better decisions about treatment plans, which could mean better outcomes for patients. He also highlights how AI is speeding up drug discovery by sifting through complex data and identifying potential new drugs.
It's amazing to think that AI could help us develop new cures and treatments for diseases that don't have effective solutions yet. It could completely revolutionize healthcare. But like we've discussed, every technological advance comes with challenges and ethical considerations. What are some potential downsides of AI in healthcare that we should keep in mind?
One major concern is bias in AI algorithms. If AI systems are trained on biased data, they can make existing health disparities worse and lead to diagnoses or treatment recommendations that are inaccurate or discriminatory.
So it's crucial to ensure that the data used to train AI systems in healthcare is diverse and representative. We want AI to promote equality in healthcare, not make existing disparities worse.
Exactly. We also need to think about how AI might impact the relationship between doctors and patients. While AI can be a powerful tool for diagnosis and treatment recommendations, it's important to remember that healthcare is ultimately about humans caring for other humans. We don't want to lose that human touch in the pursuit of technological efficiency.
Here at MindMeld XL, we believe our best future will rely on a fusion of man and machine. Subscribe to the channel to follow our journey.
It's about finding the right balance, using the power of AI while preserving the human side of healthcare, the empathy, the compassion, the understanding that can only come from another person.
Absolutely. Nadella emphasizes the need for a human-centered approach to AI in healthcare, where technology is used to support and enhance the expertise and compassion of healthcare professionals.
It's a good reminder that even in a future full of advanced tech, healthcare will always be about human connection and caring for one another. You know, one thing that really struck me in the video was Nadella's discussion of some of the more philosophical implications of AI. He gets into some pretty deep questions about intelligence, consciousness, and even the future of humanity.
That was a fascinating part of the video, wasn't it? Nadella acknowledges that as AI gets more sophisticated, it's going to challenge our ideas about what it means to be human. It makes us think about questions that philosophers have been pondering for centuries. What is consciousness? What does it mean to be intelligent? What's our place in the universe if we're sharing it with machines that are becoming increasingly intelligent?
These are big questions with no easy answers. He even brings up the possibility of AI achieving consciousness. That idea honestly kind of freaks me out a little bit.
It's a mind-boggling concept, for sure. We may not have all the answers right now, but it's crucial to have these philosophical discussions and consider the long-term implications of AI development. What happens if we create machines that can think and feel like we do? What are our responsibilities to these machines? How do we make sure they align with our values and don't pose a threat to humanity?
It's a lot to take in, and it feels like we're just beginning to understand these ethical and philosophical dilemmas. Does Nadella offer any guidance on how we should approach these big questions?
He encourages us to approach these questions with curiosity and humility, recognizing that we're still in the early stages of figuring out AI's full potential. He stresses that we need to be deliberate about the values we incorporate into AI systems. If we want AI to be a positive force in the world, it needs to reflect our core human principles of empathy, compassion, fairness, and respect for diversity.
So it's not just about building AI systems that are technically advanced, but also ensuring they embody the best aspects of humanity. It's a huge responsibility and one we can't shy away from.
Exactly. It's a responsibility that demands constant dialogue and collaboration between those who are developing AI, ethicists, policymakers, and society as a whole. The future of AI isn't set. It's something we're actively shaping with every choice we make.
That's a powerful reminder that we're not just passive bystanders in this tech revolution. We have a voice, and it's important to use it to shape a future where AI serves humanity and reflects our deepest values.
Well said. And that leads us to another area where AI is poised to have a profound impact: the future of work. It's a topic that often makes people anxious, with worries about machines taking their jobs.
It's understandable that people are worried. The idea of being replaced by a machine is unsettling. Does Nadella address these concerns in the video?
He does. He recognizes that AI might displace some jobs, but he believes it will also create new opportunities in industries we can't even imagine yet. It's not AI versus humans. It's about humans and AI working together. He sees a future where humans and AI collaborate as partners, each using their unique strengths to reach common goals.
So it's not about fearing the rise of the machines, but about finding ways to work with them and leverage their abilities to create a better future for everyone.
That's the essence of his message. He highlights the importance of adaptability and lifelong learning. We need to be open to new technologies, learn new skills, and adapt to the evolving job market.
So the jobs of the future will require a mix of technical skills, creativity, critical thinking, and those uniquely human skills we discussed earlier. It's not just about coding anymore. It's about being adaptable, resourceful, and able to collaborate effectively with both people and AI.
Exactly. Those who can navigate this shift successfully will be the ones who thrive in an AI-driven world.
It's about embracing the change, not resisting it. And just like we discussed with other areas impacted by AI, equity and inclusion are vital considerations when talking about the future of work. We don't want a future where only a select few benefit from AI while others are left behind. Does Nadella talk about this?
He does. He emphasizes the importance of building a more inclusive and equitable future of work, one where everyone benefits from AI. He talks about the need for investment in education and training programs that equip workers with the skills they'll need to succeed in an AI-powered economy to ensure AI is developed and used for the benefit of everyone.
This deep dive has been incredibly insightful. I feel like I have a much better understanding of how AI could impact not just technology, but our lives, our work, and the world as a whole.
It's been a fascinating journey. I think the main takeaway is that the future of AI isn't predetermined. It's something we're actively shaping with every decision we make.
By having thoughtful discussions, approaching AI development responsibly and with a clear purpose, and working together to address the challenges and seize the opportunities, we can use AI to create a better future for everyone.
That's a great way to sum it up. The future of AI is in our hands. Let's make sure we shape it wisely.
And that's a wrap on this episode of The Deep Dive. Until next time, keep learning, keep exploring, and keep diving deep.
Here at MindMeld Excel, we believe our best future will rely on a fusion of man and machine. Subscribe to the channel to follow our journey.